Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Deponia's Doomsday. Let's continue. Boy, has this game really just gotten again to that point where I can barely focus on listening to the dialogue and not just skip through it. We've got multiple people with glasses. We need to make 4D glasses. That's pretty much all I can do right now, unless I'm supposed to use these with these to make glasses.
Keep my stuff loosely distributed throughout the coat instead. That minimizes the damage if something catches fire again.
So let's talk to McChronicle.
What's wrong with you? You sound just as pig-headed as your father.
And he didn't bring the world to within an inch of total destruction through his behavior.
Yeah, but his behavior isn't going to save it either. At least his taste in hats seems to be gradually improving.
So yeah, it doesn't really feel like these two people's glasses are going to play a role. It seems like it's a mistake then to have a character like that with the glasses. This is a puzzle that it almost feels like they would designed all of the puzzles in all of the game chronologically, and at this point they realized, oops, we've made a mistake. And if you had to adjust for that at this point and you're trying to make 4D glasses, then we need potentially some other modifiers, some other descriptor of so you could say thick rim glasses. You know what you could do though is just have it be, instead of 4D glasses, a 4D monocle. Have this one character who is clearly the person we need to get the glasses from wearing a monocle instead, and that would have been the easiest solution to make this puzzle a little bit easier and less obtuse and difficult. See if we can have some extra lines of dialogue.
Strike!
So he will swing.
Anything? Not while you still play to win. Play to learn the value of winning.
What is this supposed to be? Zen and the art of beating things up?
Exactly. Only through absolute calm and balance can aggression be perfectly channeled.
My ass.
So I don't know what we're doing with the goat. It feels like I need to have this guy move positions with this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna get that to happen. Let's go talk to Goal.
And are you coming along?
Well, I can't see the sense in that.
Was that a yes or a no? I should be mad at her, but she always gets this cute little frown line between her eyebrows when she gets stubborn.
And let's see, what if we put the blackboard bin in the anomaly? We can't. Actually, we can't put anything in the anomaly. Let's take the platypus basket. I don't know why Goal is so mad at him right now, in particular, because he really hasn't done anything as stupid as some of the other times, but I guess she doesn't know.
That. I'm sure this story will eventually come to a happy end.
There's a chair. Let's look at the chair.
Offends my delicate sense of symmetry.
Let's grab this chair. What are we going to do with that?
Someone was chewing gum in my class and didn't give me any, except for the fresh box lunch. It's gonna rain homework.
Alright, so we have a piece of gum, but that's still, I have like no clue. Are we supposed to possibly use the gum in the gutter?
All that would do is plug things up.
Jeez, what are we supposed to do with the gutter?
All that would do.
We'll just try everything. We'll try everything on the scaffold.
Better the junk you have. Better the junk you...
Yeah, I don't see a reason why we'd put things on the scaffold. So there's nothing there. We could see if we could give her the gum.
Admit it, you're stuck on me.
That depends on your point of view. Does the boot stick to the dog shit, or the dog shit to the boot?
Somehow I doubt that you'll help me.
Like, this happened way too quickly. She
Somehow
went
I
from, oh, I'm gonna have this adventure with this person I don't know, Rufus, in the chapter before the last chapter, and then the last chapter she kind of just sat around as Rufus tried to win her affection, but failed miserably, and now she's like totally not happy with him, and feels like I needed to do something more than just make a bowling ball that looks like her, but this is the problem with the Rufus Gull relationship always, is there's never a point here that feels like it's
I'm more in need of a container.
well, I guess I could use this with that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've got oil now. Let's go put it down the gutter and see what happens. It feels like it needs those counterpoints of something romantic happening every now and then.
Away with the stuff.
Okay. So now we've put the oil down the gutter. But I have no idea where the gutter goes. So let's just, well, no, we can't, we lost our bucket in that. So, unless there's something that happens when I throw the switch that makes the goat fall. Oh, he did fall. Oh, there is just this tiny little bit of oil here on the screen, but it's not labeled. You can't look at it. There's blotches all over these metal roofs. How was I supposed to really know that that was oil, or that was where the oil was going to land? We could never look at the gutter, as far as I can figure or recall, where it would say this gutter is broken and drains out here. I guess maybe that's what this is, but again, I'm playing from a TV from far away, enough away, like 10 feet away, so maybe if I was playing this like a computer's monitor and it was right in front of me, I could get a little bit more detail. But that is definitely an example of just how much kind of monotone orange we have in this scene, and just how much stuff is being drawn here. This is something that would be cool for a cartoon, but it's way too busy for a point and click adventure.
And strike.
Again, a punching down joke.
My mucous membranes are swelling up. Oh, anaphylactic shock. It's my goat's hair allergy. My eyes are burning.
Bravo! You finally hit something dead on. My sense of humor.
See, and I just don't agree with that.
That reminds me of my brief career as an industrial spy in the Schlonzer
With
sausage
animal
mines.
cruelty
I still don't know how my covers
jokes.
flow.
And not this way. I mean, there is a goat puzzle in Broken Sword 2, I believe, where, or maybe 1, that was poorly designed, very annoying, and defeating that goat, you might be okay with a little bit of animal cruelty, but this goat has not done anything. It needed to headbutt Rufus and knock him down several times, or eat something important from his inventory, or just do something to be an antagonist, so there's at least a justification there. Instead of Rufus just using anyone and everyone around them for his own goals. Which, I guess in a point-and-click adventure that's what you're doing always, but usually you're not so obvious and self-centered about it. That they write Rufus just too unlikable.
Hey, stay away from our junk ball training bag.
I already told you that's a goat. Where do you think the bleeding comes from?
From my wife, of course. She's always bleating on at me, claiming that my sports things are actually animals, nuns, or the neighbour's children. But how, pray tell, would a goat manage to get down here to the underwater palace?
Okay, suppose that it isn't a goat. Can I still milk it?
Of course, help yourself. But be careful, sometimes they bite.
And apparently I just milked the goat and got feta cheese. I was not thinking I was going to do that at all.
Hey, these pieces of glass would be perfect for my 4D glasses. Just a shame that they don't stick together on their own.
So then we use the chewing gum.
The gum is already much too old. And besides, gluing colorful shards of broken glass together with bubble gum? Ha! That's totally unrealistic.
Alright, so let's go back this way. And are we really just going to put this feta cheese in the tachyon tank?
Who can tell me why it's a good idea to put feta cheese into the tank?
You probably built some 4D glasses and realized that the cheese emits tachyons, right?
False.
Then it was a trick question, because it is not a good idea at all.
Correct answer.
Okay, well, what else do we have here to deal with? Well, which way do we want to go with this? Do we want to go back to the lecture hall and see if maybe we can do this?
Are you hungry?
No,
You look hungry.
but I'm not.
Somehow I doubt that you'll help me.
So we could see if maybe the platypus will eat the chewing gum.
It already got all the stale bread. Spoiled beast. He doesn't need help. He'll manage all by himself.
Again, we can't use the tachyon. We can do something with the lecture clock, but I don't know what it would be.
It already got spoiled. He doesn't need help. He'll manage.
Alright, so it does not seem like there's anything here to do. Probably need to talk to the students. But let's go over this way. I imagine the switch will not play any more role. Let's see, chewing gum to the dean.
Is that chewing gum? Oh, boy,
Oh yeah, he did say
boy.
he wanted
I
Nicorette
just
gum.
realized that I've got the munchies. But the tobacco is so good. So yummy, yummy in my tummy. It's such a shame. Where's the nicotine chewing gum when you need it?
So how can I get nicotine
That's
in the
already
gum?
sticky enough as it is.
Or maybe we give him the feta cheese?
Better not. He's so relaxed at the moment. Come on, Mac. I need your help.
With what? Obliterating the world for good?
You're right.
I don't think he's
can
gonna help
handle it
me.
without you.
I don't think he's gonna help me at all.
Come on, Mac. With what?
Yeah, it's
You're
just
right.
gonna be
I
the
can
same long response with every item.
Come on, Mac. With you're right. I can.
Alright, well, there's an ashtray, so what if we were to put the chewing gum in the ashtray?
I don't know much about the production of nicotine gum, but I have chewing gum, and that contains nicotine. Should work, right?
And so now we've got this nicotine chewing gum.
Homemade nicotine gum. Should work, right?
Give it to the dean.
Nicotine chewing gum? Oh boy, oh boy! I've just realized that I've got the munchies. Wait, I'll just put my toothy pegs back in. Munchtastic! Ooh, yummy!
So he put down some ginger glue, which... Were there teeth floating here? I didn't see them if they were. If there were dentures floating there, I didn't see it, so I didn't even have a chance to think that that was the solution. Clearly we're going to use the glue with glasses.
I present to you the 4D glasses! Makes potential time portals visible and raises cinema admission prices by the power of 2.
Alright, so now...
Ta-da! Makes potential...
He said the same thing twice. There's no 4D portals in this room. We're gonna have to use this just everywhere. There is a portal.
Is it just me, or is the goat's udder glowing mysteriously?
So the goat's udder is a portal. We'll just try this everywhere. There's no portals in here. I'd be surprised if there's only one. And he won't do it in that area. So that really just leaves this area.
Who can tell me what this is?
Are those supposed to be 4D glasses?
It is a set of 4D glasses.
Is that stained glass from a window?
Don't touch! That is a highly sensitive, scientific whatnot. I see a kind of ring.
Oh, I know! That must be a place where the dimension membrane between here and interim time is especially thin.
Not thinner than your derivation, nerdo. Exactly, Hildy. It's in the middle of the machine.
Oh, good. Then we don't need to calibrate it at all.
Fortune has changed sides. Now the idiots are completely screwed.
So, unless I'm supposed to just use the feta cheese on the tachyon tank now, I'm still going to be a little confused.
Feta cheese into the tank.
You probably built some 4D glasses and realized that the cheese emits tachyons, right?
And now, the follow-up question. What color are tachyons?
She means pink.
Then it is proven. Feta cheese emits tachyons.
See, that's
Write that down.
very weird and wrong in my opinion to have the exact action I did before not work and then have it work later on. I have no idea when that rock sound effect that plays would, like, which of the menu options would turn that down, but there is something here. Let's just take a break for a second, and I'll just make a safety save that will override at the end of this recording. With all of this audio, a lot of it is wrong, even though they balanced it, in my opinion. Just, like, really, really balanced wrong. And I can't really blame that on anybody other than the game developers. See, that sounds a lot better to me, to my ears. Alright, let's take the tachyon tank and just pump it up, I guess.
There! The portal is open!
But that's way too small.
Maybe there isn't enough pressure on the tachyon jets.
More pressure? No problem. I'm a professional when it comes to generating pressure.
It doesn't feel like there's any other things to interact with. So let's just do this again.
Ah! Daniel!
Gadzooks! There was another potential portal hidden under the carpet.
What are we gonna do now?
Yeah, but who knows if it's safe?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
McChronicle!
Hurrah!
The tachyons must have spread out in the near vicinity of the portal. There's a relatively high probability that they have opened up portal to Kubat.
And how high is high?
Haven't a clue. 1 in 1,000 maybe?
And that's good?
Relatively. It's the only chance that we're going to get. And also, one more than we really deserve.
Speaking of which, I still have to pick Gola.
A lot of
That
background
means the leap into
side.
the unknown without any guarantee of being able to return has got to wait.
No, I'd rather go get her right away.
Yeah, the background audio is still very unbalanced. Alright. So I imagine we're supposed to have either a conversation puzzle with Goal,
I should be mad.
or
but she
we're
always
going to
gets this
just
cute little frown line
have a
between her
cutscene.
eyebrows when she gets stubborn. Goal! We did it! The guys and I have opened a time portal!
Wow, well done.
Don't be like that. I told you. I'll make it right again.
And I told you, go away.
Oh, come on, Goal. Take off the hat and...
Hey, hands off! I do understand where you're coming from. After all, that palaver with the platypus puppet theatre wasn't exactly subtle, was it?
Puppet theater? Oh, that. Yes, that was intentional.
But look at them. They're both trapped, without any hope. I'll never be able to escape my hamster wheel.
Wait, you think you're the platypus in the hamster wheel?
Of course. That one is clearly female. Look at her, she...
Ha! I knew it! There is hope!
You're right. It is the male.
At least she's now free.
Yes. Wow. Look how happy she is.
She'll recover. On the other hand, one shouldn't overuse metaphors.
So she dropped a photo.
What's this?
Hey, give it back!
When did you do that?
While you were gadding about the fairground. What about it?
And you got past the Novomat with that?
Well, someone had to make sure that things could carry on.
But then why are you so angry? Because we're not together in the photo?
No, because we are. An illusion. A snapshot giving the wrong picture. Or do you think that at the end of the day, we'll be sticking that picture into our photo album? Everything here is going to have to end up being undone and reversed, so that we can save the world, so that there will be no fewlocks on Elysium. That's how it has to be, right?
No, it isn't.
Then tell me one thing that will still remain of our adventures. If you can do that, then I'm happy to come.
Ha, easy. In the end, there's always one thing that remains. There, look at that.
Kitch crab?
Hope. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
You know, rebooting the Deponia series with a new generation would be
What the?
slightly
now?
different. It might be a smart move.
That looks like that interim we crossed in the time pod.
So it seems like she's mad for a completely different reason, and
But where
that
did this
certainly
city
is
come
not
from?
translating at all.
And where are Goal and McChronicle? They jumped through the portal right before I did.
Hey you, fewlock! Get off of my porch.
Ah, a local. Can you tell me where I've landed?
In my turnip patch.
Wait a minute. Don't I know you? You're Glandula, the romantic ninja. Just old and ugly. How is that possible?
Are you trying to talk your head off?
Don't you mean, am I trying to talk your ear off?
Not if I got my gun pointed right.
Oh.
So we missed a cutscene transition there that was just not animated, it seems. We can go this direction or we can go that direction. And we can talk to this hillbilly.
Remorse would be entirely misplaced here. After all, he grew up to be a very passable guy indeed. I'm sure he's a great whistler, and I like what he's done with his hair.
One step closer and I'll blow your turnip off.
But Glandy, it's me, Professor Rufus. Doesn't that ring a bell?
Professor Rufus? Yeah, that's it. He was the guy who's to thank for all of this. Just junk crabs and mites for years on end. What about him?
I killed him.
Well done! Now get out of my yard!
All right.
So, looking at the layout of the city, it doesn't look particularly familiar. Let's just go this way, because going that way might get me shot.
Where the hell have I landed?
Are you lost, stranger?
No, I have a photographic sense of direction and always know exactly where I am. It's just the when has been a little confusing lately.
When doesn't mean a thing round here. You're in interim time, a space alongside the past, present,
And future, I know.
I was gonna say perishable food. We don't have anything like a future here. Rumor has it there used to be one. The portal building authorities are digging around looking for it in the foundations of interim time. But if you ask me, it's just newfangled nonsense.
No future.
2 other newcomers passed by here earlier. They asked about the future too. Friends of yours, perhaps?
Impossible. They were just with me.
Maybe out there. Here in interim time, the clocks tick a little different.
I see they have a few more hands, too.
Well, welcome to Paradox City. My name's Rocco McChronicle. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to help you,
Rufus. And actually, I do have a couple. Rocco What the hell did you say?
So we've got a new McChronicle. Like, wouldn't it be funny if this is Goal and McChronicle's child from the future?
Are you Rocco McChronicle? The father of Dean Angus McChronicle Sr.? And therefore our McChronicle's grandfather?
You must have confused
The other
me
direction.
with someone else. I don't have a son, and if I did, I'm sure he wouldn't have become a dean. After all, I'm running a family business here.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. The last thing I need now is to accidentally prevent McChronicle's birth.
So I guess we're supposed to go through all of this because there's not. I guess I could just leave right now.
You've seen my friends?
A sexy chick accompanied by a clever, handsome guy?
Not really. We were separated.
Well, 2 strangers certainly passed by earlier on. They met the old hermit. It looked as though they knew each other. They headed off to her farm, turn left at the town hall, and then continue up that way.
Where the hell am I?
You're in Paradox City, the city between times.
Aren't we always between times?
Excuse me?
You know, present and future.
Yes, I suppose, although here we're not so much between the future. That doesn't exist here.
I urgently need
So
to get to Kuvak.
we're in a new
Doesn't
chapter.
ring any bells. Is it beyond
It
the
seems
interim
like the
time?
puzzle
Of
might
course.
be somewhat.
Then you better be off asking the guys from the portal building authorities. They map the portals
This
and know
might
where
be a
each
little
one
bit
leads.
shorter puzzles, but they're not really getting easier.
Hey, that's the time pod.
That there, that's been there since before I arrived. My father was going to repair it. That's why he founded the garage. Apparently it stopped being so important at some point. Like everything here.
So did old Goal land up in interim time? Or is old Goal the one turning the crank in Kuvak?
Ah, you obviously cannot help me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
So yeah, standard video game setup when you're in a new area. We're going to have to wander around, talk to everybody, get the items, get a general idea of what the goal is. This revelation here that Goal is upset with Rufus because she sees that they won't ever be together, and they have no future other than the predestined future of the 3 previous games, is a little abrupt, and it doesn't really help their relationship too much. We apparently did not get a cutscene for that transition, and it definitely feels like there should have been a cutscene there. Still haven't found anything to do with magazines. I think those all are gonna just unlock at the end of the game. Well, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.